Hey, I'm Vinny Caravella, and welcome to the No-Go Show. What's a no-go? Well, let's explain really quick. Every week, Drew and I get together on Google Hangouts and discuss the week's recordings and new releases.
Hi, Drew.
Hey, Vinny.
Jason's there too.
Hi, Jason.
Hi, Vinny.
We start off by pulling up a spreadsheet with the list of games and talk about, what we're going to be recording that week.
Brad's investigating that one.
Occasionally, we'll have to pass on recording a game for that week, for reasons.
We're not doing that game for reasons.
And so as not to be completely forgotten, here are some of the games that we couldn't get to for the month and that kind of made our no-go list. So let's kick things off with Reassembly. It's a pretty neat spaceship exploration game, and you use basic primitives to build your ship and then go off exploring for more resources to buy better parts and upgrade your ship and even recruit other ships. I think that's what's happening, because some of the stuff isn't communicated all that well, and the UI can be a bit dense. Now, I had fun building the ships and then watch them get blown up, only to watch the pieces kind of get redrawn back in, and it was pretty cool, but ultimately I never got a great handle on what I should be doing, so that's why it got added to the list. The next game we didn't do was Trash TV. Now, it's a cute little puzzle platformer about a reanimated CRT TV, just trying to figure things out. And then you get a gun. And then you get two guns. And then you get some C4, you got a bow. And then the game's kind of over. It's a really short one, and it's super fun while you're jumping and solving the puzzles and, of course, shooting things. And I liked it, but for a game that's around 2 hours, doing a half-hour quick look or even 15 is a big portion of that game. And, I didn't have to pay the $8 for my time with it. Is it worth it? Well, only you can answer that dollar to gameplay question. Just like I'll answer that dollars to gameplay question here. Shelter 2? Probably not worth $15 for me. You start off as a mama lynx being chased by a pack of wolves. And then you escape by jumping really high, and then, mama lynx runs past the glowy things and they lead you to your den where you have baby lynxes or lynxi, or however you say, you have babies, which you can name. And then you chase rabbits, and that's cool. Like 3 times. And then it's not so cool anymore. And then soon all the lynxes have, left the den, and they'll tag along with you while you hunt rabbits. Or deer, which is awesome. Like 3 times. And you can also collect things like skulls and feathers. There's a huge list. And mammoth tusks. And then you can also fall through the world, only to respawn in time to watch your baby being snatched up and then vanished away by teleporting wolves. Eventually strength grows and bones stretches, and your babies grow a bit, but living is hard. And how hard? Check this shit out. That's right, my baby lynx is dying by slowly falling through the earth. That's fucking rough. Goodbye, son. I hope you're in a better place. Moving on. Total War Attila. So I played the prologue for this and enjoyed it. Seems totally solid, and it's also something that might require more than like a half hour of time to show off properly, which is probably the reason why Drew added it to the list, even after recording an unaired quick look for it. So, I don't know. Drew?
I still have no idea what I'm doing. I took 7 pages of notes and didn't really want a video to be me just describing what I didn't know. And I also didn't want to spend a whole lot of time trying to learn everything when you probably already know if you're going to play a Total War game. But if you're on the fence, this seems like a pretty good one.
And last, but definitely not least, is Reign of Kings, an open world survival game set against a medieval backdrop. You've got a pretty awesome character creator, and then your naked player can join a server where there's a ruling king that can set taxes and I assume do all sorts of other things to you that a king would do. Now I've played a lot of survival games of the open world variety and I know you need a lot of wood. So I chopped a lot of wood. A lot of wood. And while I was chopping wood, this guy was chopping wood, and we both chopped wood, and I said hi. You know, kind of gave him the open world survival game greeting, and then he kind of went his own way, or ran away. I don't know. We'll never know. Then I decided to get some rocks. You also need rocks. It's an open world survival game. I think I was trying to make an axe or something. And it took me a while to find these rocks, but I eventually found them while sliding down this hill where I met these guys on the beach. And after kind of a half-hearted greeting, I don't really know all the keys, they tied me up and locked me in a cage. And I don't really know why I decided to spend so long sitting in that cage. I mean, I thought maybe something would happen, like they would let me out, or the game would let me out, or I might die. I guess maybe eventually I would of hunger or thirst, but I kind of just stayed in the cage waiting for something to happen, and nothing happened. And then eventually, I quit. I stopped playing. But I later found out that your last inventory slot, look, this one, right in the corner, the one that looks like a keyhole, item 0, that is an orifice. As they say in Old English, it's your booty hole. And you can smuggle a sharp rock, with you up there for an occasion such as being tied up and locked in a cage forever. So that made me really interested in this game, and I might have to come back to it at some point. So those are just some of the games we couldn't get to for March. Go check them out, or don't. I'm Vinny Caravella, and let me leave you with some of my, for now, final moments of Reign of Kings.
What happened? Oh no! I don't understand. This is terrible! Oh no! Oh no! This is terrible! This is terrible! What happened? Oh no! What happened? Oh no!